Good afternoon, and welcome to another Ask AJ episode. Quick weather check, Phil.
It's like you're firing over to the weather department.
Let's go and find what the weather's doing.
It is...
Scorchio.
What was the programme where? It was Family Guy, wasn't it? Where they did that, and then the guys went, it's hot, and they went back. Probably one of the things you need to see.
Actually, years ago, I haven't told you this, but I was listening to Border TV in the days, and some of you who are watching will remember this, where TV shut off at 10:30 at night, so there was no more TV. Do you know what used to happen? That was the end of the TV for the day. Like, if you weren't in bed at 10:30, we had nothing else to watch on TV. Anyway, the last thing at night, the guy, I can't remember his name now, proper northern he was, proper Cumbrian, he'd come on and he'd tell you what the weather was. And there was one night he came on, he goes, right, just before we log off for the night, he didn't say log because he wouldn't have said that, would he? Close for the night. We're going to do a quick weather check, and then you can hear all these papers whistling around. He goes, yeah, I can't find it, so just look out your window. And that's what Border TV used to be like. But today, it is beautiful. I am looking out our window, and it is absolutely
very
stunning.
nice. Yeah, although it's going to rain for the rest of the week, I think.
Shut up, misery guts.
And then, wait, I'm not finished. And then, 16-day heat wave.
That's me camping then.
So, apologise.
No. And for all of you who are running the Bray Marathon, oh, is that you this year then, Phil? On Sunday? Because I remember you registered for it and you've paid.
I have. Right, so 3 months ago I thought, I'm 29 years old, let's get the football career back going again. Bought really expensive boots, all the gear.
No idea.
And then, I hadn't played properly for 3 or 4 years, and
you haven't got it anymore.
It's amazing how much, I really struggled. And then my body just collapsed. Ankle was in pieces.
29.
Hamstring was in pieces.
Is
all of a sudden I went from running 35 miles a week to not being able to run at all. And then I got really ill.
Whereas me, 52, strong as an ox, can outrun you. I'm not actually.
Can outrun me? No, you can't.
Well, I can at the moment because you're falling to pieces.
So I'm having to take a step back, let someone else win this year, and we'll go again next year.
Actually, I heard the course record was like 2:29.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. For a hilly marathon, I reckon it's one of the hardest ones in the country.
Yeah.
You won't be there.
I'd have done half of it in 2:29.
And I said I was going to go and spectate. Would you like to come with me? No, he's sulking. Aren't you?
And I've got better things to do.
I will be spectating. You're not allowed to go to Bray itself, but you're allowed to go
No,
around
and
the
I want that adulation as a run-in after 26 miles of people going, woo, go Phil. And that's what happens. What's the point?
That's your story. That would have been a better story than the actual Falling to Bits story.
It would. Yeah,
I'm not going
that's
to do
the
it,
truth.
but I am going to go and cheer everybody on, whether they call Phil or not.
What are you going to do with your Go Phil costume?
Considering I haven't actually made it, then I'll just put Go Phil on a little bit of A4 paper. A post-it note. Like that. But yeah, if you are running the Bray Marathon and you're not falling to pieces, and no matter what age you are...
The 10 in 10 is on at the moment.
I know, it's amazing. Some of them are a lot older than you.
Some are a lot bigger as well. How on earth?
They're shuffling.
Me and Edward were driving past them and thinking, how on
Edward
earth?
and I.
Is it what we're just correcting each other? We drove. How on earth people can get? You would if you walk past them, you think you're not doing 100 yards.
It's only 10k though, isn't it? Or is it 10 miles?
Oh, is it? I thought it was 10 marathons.
I don't think it's 10 marathons.
That makes more sense.
Look it up on my phone, Tilly, so we can giving the right information.
They all had orange
10 in
t-shirts
10.
on. And
Bray Day.
I'm hoping in the marathon they'll shut this road, because after 12 miles I'm all over the spot and running down that road.
You're not going to be in it. They're not shutting the main road between Windermere and Ambleside.
I'd have my thumb up as well.
You would. You'd be that guy that jumped on the bus and then jumped back off again.
Yes, the Bray Day challenge is 10 marathons in 10 days.
No.
Yeah, and it's fair play to them, but
that is that's a lot. Actually, that explains why they looked absolutely shattered running through Chatway Bridge.
they've all got this like runners shuffle, haven't they, where
Yeah.
they've done way too many miles for the body and they like lock into a shuffle.
I wonder how they start off. You should film them to start and then film them to come in.
Yeah.
But anyway, good luck to all you guys, 10 in 10. That is awesome.
It is.
And actually, they were quite close together. That's what I don't understand then. If in the final stretch, in the last 5 miles.
Oh, everyone I drove past through.
Yeah, there was quite a few. Over by Brockhole was like 6, all within a few yards of each other. So I thought it was at the beginning, but they go anti-clockwise.
I wonder if anyone's listening to us while they're doing it.
Podcast.
Yeah.
They're not going to appreciate it, no. Go on, you can do it. You need it at the finish line. Anyway, it starts.
Although you've got 4 more to do, so.
Between 8 and 9:30 on Sunday morning. Please don't go to Bray Day because you're not allowed there. But you are allowed to spectate along the route, which is what I will be doing.
And it's not. What I was going to try and do is get the earliest slot because it's not. It's not seeded.
For letting people go through, aren't they? Yeah.
So I thought at one point I'd be winning.
Yeah, well, you might come through first, but only because you're ahead of everybody else.
You'd take it though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
I'd give it a big celebration because at that point you don't know if you've won or not. So.
Well, I'm going to go and spectate because I love spectating at marathons. I've spectated the London Marathon as well. That was amazing. But the Windermere Marathon would be even more amazing.
I love how you present it as an achievement. I've spectated the London Marathon.
Yeah, I have done.
Do they give medals
I've basically done the marathon. They should do.
Get a T-shirt.
They should. Should we move on to what today's Ask AJ is all about, which is not Ask Sam and Phil about marathon running? Oh, by the way, well done, Laura, his sister. What did she do the other day? Major achievement.
Ran up Helvellyn.
Yes.
Is that a major achievement?
Yes. I bet the people. Has anybody watching this ever run up Helvellyn? Answer's no, by the way.
If my dad's watching it, he has.
Has he?
I presume so.
No, I don't think he has.
Yeah.
I think you're assuming.
No, I'm presuming.
Laura, you're amazing. By the way, I saw you on the Arc'teryx website the other day. I was very impressed.
No, you didn't.
Modelling your little t-shirt. I did.
Innovate.
What did I say? Arc'teryx. Maybe Arc'teryx will pay you more. That was Innovate, but well done, Laura. I'm very proud of you, even if your brother isn't. Let's go on to today's Ask AJ, which is all about who should do your viewings and why. So you've got your house on the market. You know better than anybody. It's an old house. It's listed. It's big. It's got quirks. Whatever the reason, and you think, Sam, Phil, I love what you do, but I want to do the viewings. Is that okay?
That is not okay. For various reasons, and we get that you know your house inside out. We understand that. You know more than we will ever know about your home. But that actually is the problem. Because a buyer at that stage doesn't want to know everything about your home. They want to know the key light touch points, of which at that stage we the team, at that point they know. And that's all they need and that's all they want. If you divulge your life's, I mean, some of our clients have been there 30 years, if you divulge all of that onto the poor couple, they can't think about the house.
Now, and what also you're very good at, you lovely owners, are telling us exactly what the house used to look like before you did all the things that are there. And really that has no bearing at all on what a buyer sees the house as. In fact, it undermines this beautiful vision that the buyer has about your house and how they will live there.
Or when you go into a room and you know that TikTok where it says, don't say it, don't say it.
Don't say it.
And that's what you all do, and then all of a sudden you go, it leaks.
Yeah.
Or
fire smokes.
Yeah. And you can't help yourselves, and you will think you won't say it, and it'll be silent in the room, and you'll think I need to say something. Your brain will go, just say that, and you throw out information that they do not need to know.
No. So get out and let us do our job. Let the team do their fantastic job. They are very, very good at viewings. They are very highly trained.
Yeah, and it's the first point of negotiation that they need to do. They need to build a rapport. They need to know what makes them tick, what type of character they are, what type of industry they work in, so they can understand that once it gets to offer stage, they know how to make sure that we can squeeze every penny out of them in a nice way. In
a nicest possible way, yes. Because the other reason is that the negotiation needs to start at that early level is because negotiations get tough. The negotiations get tough.
Sometimes they get stuffed.
When the tough go, what is it? When the going gets tough, the tough get going.
It's a boy's own song.
You don't want to have that communication with them. We have got a lovely client at the moment who inadvertently gave out his phone number to a buyer, and then the buyer plagued him with calls, and that's not what we want. We want to be the buffer zone for you. We want to present a professional buffer zone for you, so that you can always make sure that what you're saying is what's going to lead you to the best possible sale, and not just, you know, thanks Isaac. Isaac's taking photographs of us.
Just take a screenshot of the actual video.
And then the other reason as well is probably the last reason that we haven't talked about is when somebody's in your house and they're giving you feedback as they walk around, they're only ever going to say good things. I love this kitchen. This is the best bathroom I've ever seen. Love the avocado suite.
It takes some guts, and I don't remember it ever happening, for someone to walk in, a buyer to walk into a house with the owner and say, what on earth is that? And it doesn't happen, and unfortunately quite often that's what they're thinking, and they can't get over it. Whereas to our team they can say, what on earth was that? And our team can say, oh, it's fine, it's not with the sale, or you can do X, Y and Z to change it for really simply, and all of a sudden it's fine, it's not a problem anymore. But if the owner's there and the buyer's just told them how much they love it, and actually they feel quite the opposite, it doesn't leave them. And the first conversation when they get in the car is, did you see their worktops?
But the conversation needs to happen in front of us being the team, so they can do something about it. So if somebody says, why on earth would they have the kitchen there and the living room there? You know, they're not going to say that to the owner of the house. They're going to say, what a great place to have your kitchen. And
it causes challenges for us because after the viewing, the owner will call up and say they loved it.
They loved it.
Loved
They're going to buy it.
Nailed it. They're going to buy it.
They'll be phoning you with an offer.
And then we go for feedback and they go, I'm not going back there. And this is extremes, obviously. And they're a very difficult conversation for us to say. They didn't quite feel like you felt they thought.
That you thought they felt.
Yeah, you thought they felt. So it's just a lot simpler. If we can go in there, we know...
That's what you're paying us for.
Yeah, and to listen to expert advice.
On marathon running.
Or relationships.
Definitely don't talk about those.
Can't remember what I was saying now.
Don't know, you're just talking rubbish
You
now, so
interrupted me.
we probably should just finish now. I think we've served our useful purpose.
I can't believe it's Wednesday.
So make sure we do the viewings. Look out your window if you want to know what the weather is.
Or your agent does the viewings.
Or your agent does the viewings,
If
so yeah.
it's not us.
It should be us.
Well, it depends on what house it is.
Yeah, not every house is an agent house. And go and spectate the marathon, because those people are running a very long way, 26.2 miles. It's a long way. Go and wave at them or something. Jo Ireland has asked me to go and watch with a pair of binoculars off her patio.
Oh, they'll like that support.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of support she
They'll
gives.
feel...
She'll be throwing socks at them, I bet.
Yeah.
But I'm going to stand there and go, yay!
You know the most frustrating thing about when I was training for the marathon is...
Do tell me.
Well, would you like to know?
Yeah.
Dogs.
Why? Because we're getting in your way.
Owners think that everyone loves dogs.
Not every owner.
Most owners think everyone loves dogs, and then they think, oh, that runner would love that dog to get in the way because it's so cute.
He's talking
Actually,
about George.
I don't want...
George does this. He trips and runners up.
Move your dog.
It's true. And Teddy.
I've just done 12 miles. I'm practically in A&E.
Yeah, I don't have high hopes you get around 26 then, I'll be honest. Next year. In fact, I might put registration in for you. 44 quid. Ask them if you can move it forward.
I might ask for a refund. I've just sending this video. I would quite like my money back. Hasn't quite gone my way this year.
No, it's a
Let's try
charity.
again.
Just give them your
It's a
44
charity?
quid. It's a charity. Yeah, it's for charity.
We'll call it halves.
Go and do a half marathon then.
Check my Strava. I've done it.
Right, we'll go.